Hello everyone, this is your Sakshi ma'am this side and I welcome you to my channel. Today we will learn speech writing. But before beginning, please subscribe.
In our today's Home Sweet Classroom, we will look at speech writing part 1, where I will tell you the introduction and some vital tips to attempt this question. Let's begin. What is speech writing? Speech writing is an art of conveying a message to your audience. It is developing content for yourself or another public speaker, the goal of which is to appeal to the audience. The objective of a speech is to express and convey your opinions, view, knowledge, and thoughts to an audience. It is also useful in enhancing one's communication skills. In an examination, nothing is written purposelessly. All the written tasks have a purpose. Before writing a speech, make sure you are writing to inform people, to persuade or convince them, to entertain them, or to instruct them. Clarity of purpose will ensure clarity in the choice of style and vocabulary. This question carries 10 marks for CBSE board and 5 marks for SSC board. How to write a perfect speech? In order to write a perfect speech, we must be well acquainted with the topic, that is, we must know the topic very well. We must have a thorough knowledge of the subject, a wide range of vocabulary, some research and excellent organizational skills that we can be able to organize the paragraphs or our ideas in systematic manner. Let us look at the ideal format of speech writing. A perfect speech must consist of heading. Yes, the heading should be catchy and in not more than 5 to 6 words. You can go as creative as you want with this one. Just make sure you do not devote too much time on it in the exam. Next, we have opening line. This includes salutations, introduction, and the topic. Make sure you do not mention your personal details, that is name, school name, etc. For example, you can say, respected principal, teachers, and my dear friends. Today, I. Here, the name that you will give should be the one that is mentioned in the question paper. Today, I, so and so, stand before you all to speak on the topic. Now, the topic also you will say that is mentioned in the question. Or you could start with a quote related to the topic and then go with the salutations and introduction. Next, the most important part is body. It is the main part of your writing piece. It is always prescribed that you begin with a short introduction on the topic. It's meant to be precise, that is, it is meant to be to the point. Then you need to explain the current situation, the problems if any, and whether after any corrective actions there has been observed any betterment in the situation. Like you can tell the current situation of pollution or the corruption, any which ways. It may include advantages or disadvantages depending upon the topic in question. Now here, it is important you follow a sequence. It is possible that you have too many points or very few points. When you have a lot of varied points, it is better you choose a few best ones and write a line on each. In case you have very few points, explain them in at least 2 lines each. You have to strictly follow the prescribed word limit in a limited time frame so that you don't go on writing and writing. It is the most important point that always begin with your strongest point. You can accommodate the weaker ones in between and end with another strong point. Feel free to give your personal opinion in 1 or 2 lines. It is very, very important that you do not deviate from the topic. There are chances you may get ideas linking from one to another that may deviate you from the main point. You have to refrain from doing so. Next, we have solution or concluding paragraph. Now, it is to be remembered that whenever you elaborate a problem, You always have to mention the steps being taken to improvise the situation and suggest a few solutions as well. Like when you are mentioning the problem in body, you have to give some suggestive measures in your concluding paragraph. Now it would be great if you could add a few quotes relating to motivating the people to take action. Last but not the least, the concluding line, that is thanking the audience for their cooperation and their patience. It is very important to conclude what you have started. Never leave a speech or for that matter any of your answer open-ended. I hope you understood the format. Now let's look at some vital tips. Here are a few valuable tips for you. First, use suitable language for the audience. Usage of complex vocabulary for addressing children is not advisable. You must know which kind of audience you are referring to, and according to that, you must use the suitable language. Next, usage of quotes is highly recommended. Quotes can be used at the time of beginning or as an ending statement. A quote in the middle of the speech would also be fine. Always have a few general quotes in handy. They help in presentation and show that you are prepared. Third, write in paragraphs. Make sure you write in paragraphs, 2 or 3. Next, plan before you pen. That is, just make a list of all your important points on a rough sheet, that is your last sheet of the answer booklet, so that you don't forget relevant points while writing. This also helps you in maintaining a sequence, which is very important. Fifth, practice previous year's question papers. Sixth, read newspaper editorials or opinions. They give new ideas and opinions that may help during exam. Read as many samples as you can. It will give you an idea as to how they are actually written. 8th, underlining the main points is very important, but it is advised to do it after finishing your exam. Use a pencil and scale for underlining. 9th, it should look presentable. It should look presentable where you must leave adequate number of lines between the paragraphs to make it look clean. And last, 10, double check for grammatical accuracy and spellings. They really carry marks. Let me know your views on this in the comment section below. In my next video, I will share with you samples of speech writing. You can also follow us on other social media platforms. Thank you for watching.